Hello and welcome back to the NDS. We are here at Hulahoop for race 21 of the season. Take a quick look at qualifying and we'll get ready to roll here. Ben McDonald on the pole. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting plate race here. It's going to be one continuous turn for 63 laps. And it's going to be interesting to see the cars either try to play it safe on the outside or jump the inside to make up position. Here we go. 18 leads the field to green to kick off the Rolex 124. Good start so far. Taking advantage of as many lanes low as you could go. Ben jumping out of the lead. The middle, a little slow. This allows the third lane to pick up. Top and bottom, a 9 going 4 wide early. It's going to be difficult trying to make that work. Ben does not have any help behind him. Toad Warrior is going to be able to get to the lead here. Zoom in. A little too zoomed in. But you can see the 1 carrying the outside really well here. As the second lane, third lane started to dissipate. They're going to try and get it working. You see movement back there. Mizzou shifting down. RS Fast and 11 trying the third lane low. Gonna need help to get going. They're currently trying to get the second lane woed up with Landon and Ben. Not sure what they got going on. Just spectate cam, you can see that just how strung out it is back there. A lot of them maybe trying to play safe. I'm not sure. It's definitely difficult to get something going here as we look at the fourth lane. CS Fast and 11. The lone trooper on the fourth lane as they're trying to consistently take the third lane down. They're now hyperdrive dropping low with Jake trying to get pressure on the 1. Moves in for the lead. Jake drops down low, try to take it for himself. The 18 has to get pushing there though. Cannoli going super low back there. I saw that for a second. The third lane has a little bit of momentum, but it's not really sustainable. And see the 28 defects down low. A great easy way to lose it here. Continuing that low side push is the 2 really starting to creep up. Close to a 21 to really take the lead there. The 2 clears himself. He's up there leading that train. The 6 in a dangerous position. Team Duke and Misty Viper. Not sure if this is where they want to be. You can see this the 6 just desperately trying to get that position or that hole. That's kind of holding up both the first and second lanes as you see Kyle D making up ground in the third lane. The Cooker. And I think everybody kind of sorts themselves out back here. Toad Warrior dropping low lane. Look at Fred Jones on the bottom of 5. You'll see crazy shit like that. Seldom does it work, but it's just fun regardless. Watching some mad lad put it down there is these lower lanes are really starting to get traction. Mizzou just trying to pioneer as low as he can. RS has been stuck on that third lane for a while. Ben dropping 3 wide low. See if he can't get momentum going. I think the more that drop, the more on the safe high side that get by. But it is fun watching them experiment here. Kyle D, fourth lane. He's got the green light. but I think he runs out of steam there. Is just the high side is just has the strongest bond right here. Jake, Hyper. I think their best bet's to push Toad Warrior there, as we see Jerry with a 5 wide move on the bottom. He's not going to make it stick. Oh, he might. Jerry just thinking about driving it to the bottom. F4 aces at the bottom of 5 as well. They're back to 4 wide. Mizzou kind of dropped back into the hole there. RS Fashion 11 found solace on top lane. Team Duke really fits in the hole there as well. The 18 of Ben. Oh, Duke tried to switch it over. Everyone fitting into those holes kind of slow down a little bit, but when they start organizing, they'll get packed back up. I think that's what they're doing, trying to organize. But we see some back markers trying some experimental stuff as we see Volley drop low here. I think this is a pretty good view. Let's do a helicopter for a little bit. I meant to do a different view, but hey, this works. King of Kings starting to really put it in. Volley really starting to fall back here. The 1 of Toad Warrior getting hung out to dry. That's unfortunate. Kind of drivers looking to drop low to make up that move. The 18 of Ben McDonald stepped out of line. See the 52 of Canadian Lux just kind of running his line, just doing what he needs to do. Cannoli's the only one hung out 4 wide, as Donald Trump is the only car to lose the draft. Cram and Fred Jones might lose the draft as well. You'll have to see the other camera views here to see what's going on. Whoa, look at this. Hyper and Frosty Wolf. Now they're 3 wide for the lead up front. With no help, everybody seems to be relatively the same here. Tigerman and Racer, they're not going to be pushing together. Racer drops second lane. He couldn't drop all the way, but he's thinking about going all the way down. Still 3 wide for the lead. Logan in that 4th lane coming around. If he could go all the way to the bank, he could take it. Racer peaking. Whoa, trouble. Big wreck. Over 39 in the air. Several cars on the high side. More trouble in the back. 18 up in the air. Big pile up. 68 gets through safely. Tigerman, Vent, Ben, Racer, Misty, Toad, Truck, Jake. What a game changer. The leaders were aggressive until they weren't. Well, let's take a look at this quarter speed. Yeah, the high side, it looks like Hyper and Frosty made the initial contact, and that's what ultimately did it in. As now that Hyper loses control, that gets punts into there. The 9 gets through. The 14. Not so lucky. A few drivers make it through, but others just getting piled on. God damn. I could not tell you a good view for this crash, but we're going to try and find one anyways. Yeah, you can see it starting up there. The 39 had nowhere to go. A lot of drivers really couldn't go anywhere. The 17 tipped up. 55. 18's going vaulting over some cars. Several drivers in the back who did a good job avoiding it. I think the 39. Let's view it from his view here. Instead, trying to get the best I can. Just vaults it over. Man. He done tore up a lot of stuff here. 47. What a mess. 02's on pit road. Yeah, you can see the 02 is probably not going to come back. 39, 27, 18, 3, 47, 2, 10, 1, 21, 31. 23's on the lead lap. All right, well, your top 10 are Logan, the Cooker, CS, KSS, BSS, Lucas Cram, Zentz, Mizu, Notsky, BS, Fast and 11, and Kyle D. A lot of like contenders kind of got messed up in that crash, and even then, there's still a lot of straggling cars that may have damage. So it's looking to be interesting here as we take the green. Looking for the green again. Pace car comes way down in. Don't see the 02 on pit road. As the green flag is back in the air. Field comes around. Let's see who's fast, who's not. The Cooker and Logan do battle. Now, I think now with less cars in a main group, you could see the top lane won't be as fortified as it is, as several cars break for pit road. Things are getting a lot more complex here. Yeah, good chunk of the pack. Yeah. Some more weird NR isms about the game, but hell. There's a lot that can be done here. They're still racing wide like they're in the main group. The second group trying to catch up to the first part here. That's going to be damn interesting as the car's coming off pit road. Forcing them into a better line. They're going to be a lap down. Save for the 91, but they're running up on her pretty quickly. I think once they hit that car, that'll be interesting to see how they react to that. Yeah, they're gonna let the top couple run out, but they have like so many in this group that they can just catch them back up again. KSS BSS with the mantle up high. But the top two running out, 240, 241, it's Zentz and Mizzou. They're fast. Look at this, Misty and Canadian Lux just kind of cheating the system right now. Blaring down the low side, 4 or 5 wide for third. They're going to get him, though. Zentz passes for the lead, but look at this. It's fucking crazy. That seam. You see that seam that the 5 is racing on? I think that's what kind of caused the first caution. And it could cause more cautions coming later. A 99 aren't going fucking ham right now. Jesus Christ. Now you got Zentz, Lucas Cram, all pushing on that side right there on the left, on the second lane. See Donald Trump on the third lane down there. And the top lane has some pushers though. Mizzou, KSS, Darkest Presence, Jerry. I mean, 91's a lap car, but they're still gonna fluff and try. Let's take a look at how many are with us now. 19th place back to Arn. A good amount of stragglers though, so that could be bad. The O2 is out there somewhere, back on track, I believe. Yeah, the O2 not running very hot though. As we cut back to the front. The top lane's starting to be more dominant now. Maybe I was wrong. With the solidarity on the top lane, they can just ride it out. Mizzou, KSS, Presence, and Jerry all running to the top side. I don't think Jerry's going to sit still for it, though. He's going to be making moves. He's got KSS's help, though, so with 2 and 2 and 2, the 4 car could take the lead, which could be the key to getting the 74 more track position. Zentz is coming up on the high side, so that's going to be reinforcements here. Coming up on the 23, Mr. Tickles. He did get a good amount in that crash as they're going to run right up to him. Mizzou got held up a lot. It's going to be like Talladega Light, kind of, sort of. Whereas Dodge and lap car is going to be the game. KSS, Jerry, Landon. How about Donald Trump? That's 68 running 4th place. Several other cars who wouldn't expect to have the light of day are in the limelight right now. I'm going to keep my eye on that 5 of Landon. He has got some tricks up his sleeve, and couple that with the fact that Tide has kind of stepped down from NDS competition. I think we could see our Rookie of the Year make a lunge for it here in this 5 car. But before we get to talk about that, let's talk about our race sponsor, Rolex. Rolex is that luxury watch brand that sponsors that one Daytona race that I hilariously got wrong that one time. I'm not going to say what I said. I'm just going to let you figure it out. But that's why we call this race the Rolex 124, because of that Daytona race they sponsor real life, and because this is the 124th points race in the series. Rolex has good watches though, and that's all. That's all for our sponsor segment. Back to the race. See the 68 driving pretty defensively, and now everybody's scrambling their line to try to get around to the lead here. The 5 and the 4 go really hard right now. Everybody just kind of drove around the 68. He took the high line, but everybody just went low on him. What are you going to do about that? Zentz on the 3rd lane. There's a good amount of cars that could win this race. Oh my god. Misty Vipers. He's had winless seasons before, but he's also in the middle of a winless season right now. Could be looking to break that. 36 and Mizzou just pushing, getting pushed by the 5. That's how he's going to get up front there. I mean, Landon's a fighter. F4 Ace, despite we're kind of regressing post season 3, he's kind of had these low-key good runs as, oh, somebody's just blowing the fuck up. Thought somebody must have dropped an engine, but I think they're all going. Might have just been the track. Kind of, that white line kind of made me think somebody had a problem. I mean, hitting that seam is going to slow you down. That's what happened to 68. But everyone's wanting to drop low in the lap car, so if you get stuck on the higher line there, that could be a problem. Landon gets away. P1. Look at this. Look at Volley and BS Fastlane 11. An unlikely duo looking to reassert themselves in the fight. Volley right up on the side of Wannabe. Another driver looking for Rookie of the Year honors here. They're just kind of incorporating the 0-2 into this pack that they've run up on him now. Yeah, it's long green flag runs is the name of the game once the cautions stop coming out. They go a while before pitting. Unless an NR-ism happens. Game's not perfect, but it's what we got. The little quirks kind of add to the experience, if you ask me. For better or for worse. 38 of Volley's a fucking trooper, though. He's sitting on the low side on his own. Misty Wannabe out front now. Two new faces to the lead. As run up on a lap car. This time the Puff. 17 never really got the light of day that he deserved. And between this and the Cars Land race, I don't think the Puff's gonna have a weekend to remember. Look at this. F4 Ace kind of was the right place at the right time as they're kind of letting Wannabe drag his lead here by getting stuck up on the 17. Seems like nobody wants to dodge the fucking lap car. Jesus Christ. For as impressive as Wannabe's lead is, he can't maintain the speed forever. Actually, he's running up on Fred Jones, another notable lap car. And passes the 86 with ease. And with how strung out these guys are, I think they'll be able to pass the 86 as well. Man, it's just a hailstorm of lap cars, one after the other after the other. Running up on the 23 and running up on the fucking 55. God damn. Who are all these fucking people? Ladion on pit road. Sauce is pitting. Yeah, I think the routine of pit stops happening now, so this could be a one more pit stop until you're done type deal. As Krugermeyer and Bassell currently duke it out for the lead. These two going nice and easy, but they gotta come in. Yeah, they're coming down now. Orange stays out on the lap. Yeah, I think these three here, they're the ones that are gonna probably go a few extra laps, maybe try to catch the caution they need to get themselves back on track, but it's unfortunate. Arn currently being scored the leader, 99. Coming on down. Laundry Sauce, the first to reemerge from pit road. Take a look at where those other guys are. 16 and company. They're coming around the line now on 44. Yeah, Cannoli a lap down. But you gotta make friends with who you got now, so yeah, best not be picky when you're trying to race for the win here. 86, 55. There's plenty of cars coming back in circulation here. Yeah, you can see Wannabe in company there. So far, Canadian Lux and Bassell are there. Orange should cycle out as we have a caution. Huh. Man, oh man, this changes the game in a way that isn't good. I think it was the 16. Oh yeah, the 16 and the 14. This is good for Logan, but bad for everyone else. Bad for these two. The cooker was already. No, cooker comes. Uh, that's weird. Both of them just eat shit because the outer banking is basically a fucking ramp. If you hit that shit, it's like hitting the fucking gritty and then killing yourself. Oh my god. The cooker drops like all the way to the inner lane, and then CS just fucking nails him. The 9 gets away with that. The 9 gets away, and the 99 coming off pit road to the caution. So, huh. The 9 caught a lucky caution. He gets to pit and stay on the lead lap. But there's a lot of cars that he'll have to race around in order to fight for his right to, you know, win the race. But winning races is not a right, it's a privilege. This should be a green run to the end. 16 and 14 are both out of the race. And everyone, 22 cars in the lead lap, so. Yep, let's start with Arn, Bassell, Lux, Wannabe, Presence, Krugmeyer, King, KSS, Ace, and Lucas, your top 10. Several winless drivers here inside the top 10. Wannabe, Presence, KSS. Well, actually, no. Wait. As we take the green flag, pretty sure Lux, Presence, and KSS are the only 3 winless inside the top 10. Series has been around for a while. And but this race has about 14 more in it, so here we go. Green, 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 green. Back out at the hula hoop. That's how the lead lap cars know to stay high as they accelerate up to speed. I think you could get some mileage down low, considering not all the lap cars are fucking damaged pieces of crap. Well, some are. That's why they're all dropping as low as they can, even below the lap cars. Vassell getting the push he needs to get through, though, to break into the lead here. Canadian Lux in that second lane. They could try as much as they can, but I'm not sure if it'll work for them. Lucas Cram, KSS. Third lane is what they're trying to work to get going with, but not sure if that'll work. I think everyone back to like Landon or something are good. Yeah, some of those cars kind of getting eaten up back there. Others working just fine. As Arn to the front. Wannabe up there as well. Could be an important win for Wannabe. If he gets win number 2, he's guaranteed or near guarantee a playoff spot. King of Kings, same way. Yeah, don't count out some cards from behind. F4 Ace could always seek to spoil the party. Lucas Cram in the mix. Even Darkest Presence in the 78 pretty much has a foot inside this race. Arn's up really high. Bassell could split between the Lapper and the 99. Ace goes 4 wide. Steve trying to single-handedly carry himself to his first career win as the top 5 here look to kind of peel off from the rest of these guys. Getting near the end. The 45 of Bassell, a powerful adversary here. They're fanning back there. The 07, the 7, the 36, the 26. I mean, there's no traditional lines here. You might as well go all out, go sicko mode. King looking to strategically plan himself in victory lane. I think King's going to make this move when he got the strategy here. He's the man with the plan. 54 looking to the lead. The 52 playing it safe. I mean, if I was Steve, I would just go all out here. Lucas Cram's got the idea of trying to pull that line, but he gets on the seam a little bit. That's gonna muddy the journey. Cram 3 wide. Lucas Cram not holding any of his punches here. If a third lane can get momentum, who's to say the 44 can't win the race? Bassell? If Bassell jumps to a different lane the right time, he could take the momentum, use it for himself. Third lane, Bassell. The 52's got a foot in the race right now. And who's to say he can't win? Bassell dragging that second lane to try to clear King. That's his goal. He's just not able to do it. And maybe he can. 3 lanes of fury all behind him. If he could just defend what he needs to, he'll be good. Lucas Cram moves up into the 78 at Darkest Presence. There's a little disruption from the middle lane as Bassell clears to the top. Canadian Lux to the second lane. What is this development here? Coming to 4 to go. They're fanning for a finish. Holy crappa. It's not over yet. Mr. Tickle's going to play a big role here. Lap car coming in the picture. Stay second lane. The top lane is going to be disrupted here. 52 gets away. Darkest Presence to second. As small group breaks off. 3 to go. Several cars jumping low. Look at Team Duke. He was barely in the pack. Now he jumped low to get a top 10. And he's going to try to continue running with it. What a run here. Canadian Lux, Darkest Presence. Top 2 right now. No lap cars in sight. Mizzou looking to try to pass on the high side. 2 to go in the car there. Mizzou looking to play spoiler here. If he could just solo that lane, then he could try to cook something up for a win of his own. But the 52 looking to hold for his first career win. It can happen. 91 looking to help the 36. White flag. Canadian Lux's defense has to be immaculate here. Nearing the end of the race. The 52 has 2 lanes to defend. High or low. Top or bottom. The momentum is there. The 52 Canadian Lux rounding the turn for his first career win at Hulahoop. What a day. The 2 lap cars basically working together to try to keep themselves away from the lead group. Commend that. 52 first career win. Standing ovation. It took him 124 tries, but this is the one that resulted in his victory. And that is the results. Holy cow. So many drivers who shouldn't have been up there getting good finishes. The results page was like twist turn upside down, but this is what you got. Holy cow, we tore a bunch of cars today, but that's just the name of the game. It's unfortunate when it happens to you, but that was a hell of a day. We will see you next time here at NDS. Take care.